Hey everyone. So today I'm going to do, a fairly lengthy tutorial. I wanted to show, some people have asked, but I wanted to show how to use a service called Real Debrid. If you haven't heard about it, it's a premium service. You can sign up for it. It's really cheap. It's well worth it. It makes watching online content through plugins like Genesis or SALTS, Velcocity, Specto, basically all the new ones. Even One Channel has integrated it now. Um, it makes it so much easier. The sources are really reliable. It helps with streaming. You don't have as many buffering issues or slow content issues that you may notice on some of the other plugins that are obviously free. The service is, like I said, premium. It's very cheap. Even if you wanted to try it out, it's I believe €3 just for 15 days, so you can get a good feel for if it improves your watching experience. It's very easy to set up. So today I'm going to show you really quickly how to install it and how to get it set up in Genesis or Specto. But I'm going to do that after I've done setting it up in a program like Velocity or Salts. So the first thing we need to do is open up Kodi. You want to scroll over to System here and hit Enter. From here we go to Add-ons. And unlike what we usually do with installing from zip file, this time we want to go to System. We want to choose Dependencies. And at the very bottom of the list, I'm already scrolled down there, is URL Resolver. If you hit Enter on that, you'll be given this pop-up. We want to choose Configure. And from here we get one more settings screen, and we want to scroll over to Universal Resolvers. So if you scroll down, there's other premium services in here that you can use as well. I've never used them personally. I've just used Real Debrid. So as you'll see here, there's a setting for Real Debrid. There's three options here. So you want to make sure it's enabled. You want to say I have a Real Debrid account. So obviously you'll want to go purchase one, or one of the cheap ones, even if it's the €3. Check it out. It's worth it, like I say. But the big thing here is priority. We want to set this number to 90. It will show up originally as 100 if you haven't changed it. So lower it to 90, and basically what that does is it essentially just puts it at a higher priority for sources than some of the other stuff that you'll get in other add-ons. From there, you just click OK, and then we can just back out to the main screen here. The next step we have to do is authorize it. You won't have to do this in Genesis, but if you're using something like SALTS or Velocity, you'll have to authorize it, which I'll show you what to do here really quickly. So go to Videos, you want to go into Add-ons, and I don't have SALTS installed currently, but we'll do this for Velocity because it's essentially the same process. So go into Velocity or SALTS. Basically what you want to do is you just have to find or watch something. Try and watch a movie, try and watch a TV show, and I'll show you what I mean here. So I'm just going to go into the most popular category. Here's the Avengers. It's going to run through a scan of all the sources, hopefully relatively pretty quickly. I'm on a very slow internet connection here, but we'll give it a shot. So as you'll see, it's working in the bottom right there. Slowly but surely we'll get something here real quickly. Alright, so you're going to see two different screens. If you're using SALTS for this, the list of files here, the ones with Real Debrid, will be shown in green, and you should see a bracket REA beside it. That stands for real, obviously, but the green color. So basically what you want to do is just click one of those, or in Velocity here you'll see it says RD. So basically what you want to do is just hit one of these and it will try and play it, but your account isn't authorized yet. So you get this pop-up box saying the URL resolver Real Debrid authorization. It's telling you to go to the URL realdebrid.com/device, and you're given this code, which I won't show, which obviously I've blurred out here for security purposes. But basically you just want to copy that code and then take it to that website, which I'll show you here in the next screen. Alright guys, so now you'll see I've entered in that URL in my browser. You'll be taken to a page like this that says connect to your device, enter the code displayed on your device to begin. I've grayed it out as I've mentioned just for security purpose, so all you want to do from here is click continue. And now you'll be giving this option, Kodi URL resolver, would you like to allow or deny? So we want to allow, obviously. And now that you've said application allowed, you can close this page. So we can close this page, we can go back to Kodi. And as you'll see now, from that, it should start streaming here. And as you see, it was very, very fast. There's no buffering at all for 720. I'm on a very slow 6 meg at best download connection here. So it's well worth it if you want to check into this. That's how to set it up. It's a very similar process with SALTS. You'll do the same thing, but now I'll show you quickly how to set it up for Genesis or Specto. So I'm going to go quickly back to the home screen here. Go to add-ons. Have to back out of Velcocity first and foremost. I've got Specto, a Genesis fork. I've got Genesis. So Genesis is the same thing. It's just open Genesis. We'll scroll down to Tools. And in here we go up to Settings and Accounts. And you want to scroll over on the right on the tab menu here to Accounts. Scroll down to where it says Real Debrid. Enter your username information. I've already done that. And you basically just hit OK after that, and you're good to go. So now I'll just quickly show you again in Genesis. I'll go to most popular. Let's try this movie. Haven't watched it. Okay, so as you'll see in the list of sources here, we now have number 1 says Real Debrid, and all throughout there's a couple other Real Debrids in here that you'll want to check out. It's extremely fast. You can set it up so Real Debrid is at the top of the list, or it's the only thing you see. You'll have to play around with that. It's in the settings of Genesis as well. This would work the exact same way if you're using Specto. Specto is essentially the exact same thing as Genesis. It's just some updated sources and whatnot, but you'd follow the same procedure to get it up and running. Like I say, that's it. It's very straightforward. It will enhance your experience streaming on Kodi tenfold. I can't even recommend it enough. It's well worth the small fee that you'll pay. If you have questions with install or you can't get it going, please let me know. Drop a comment in my YouTube box or visit my website and leave a comment there.